Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. To the question of the day, I'm gonna drop this link for Tez. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about it. What are realistic expectations today? All right. So that's the question of the day. What are realistic expectations? Cam and Devon kind of discussed unrealistic expectations, right? Having a list, you know, what's good for your heart, all this, that, and the third. They kind of discussed unrealistic expectations, but what are realistic expectations today from the male and the female perspective? You know what I mean? Like if you this age and you single and you looking for this, it's safe to say you being unrealistic. If you know what, like what's realistic, what's unrealistic today? Let's talk about it, chat. Tez, there go the link for you. Anybody can click the link if y'all want to join or whatever the case may be and talk about the question of the day. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? The link ain't just for Tez. But yeah, man. You got to come on. Well, you don't necessarily got to come on video, depending on who you are. If I know you already, you ain't got to come on video. You could just tap in and cut your camera off and just talk audio. But if I don't know you already, yeah, I got to see your face. We ain't doing no troll shit. Yeah. But yeah, what are realistic expectations? Like I know some people say if you date a woman over a certain age, you should expect her to have a child or expect her to have children. Like it's unrealistic to think that you in your 30s and you want to date in your 30s and you gonna find a woman without kids. I don't know that it's unrealistic. I just think you reducing your probability of finding what you're looking for, right? You pigeonholing yourself into, you know, a corner or whatever the case may be. But I don't know how unrealistic it is. There's women over 30 without kids. Now, what do they look like? You know, what are they built like? What is their relationship history like? You know, how did they get to that age without having the inevitable slip up, or not even a slip up? Maybe they was just genuinely in love before and gave a man a couple shorties prior to wedlock. And, you know what I mean? It is what it is type shit. But, you know, like what's realistic and what's unrealistic? Tez, you tapping in on the link? If not, I'm going to go ahead and get into my rhetoric. Y'all talk to me, chat. What y'all think about this one? What's the scenario where somebody's being unrealistic in their expectations today? In the shoot, we could talk about it in the dating world, or we could just talk about it in general if y'all want to. Raynisha said 31, no kids. Did my dog ever hit your DM, Ray? I know my dog said he liked it. He ain't in the chat today. He missing you today. I'm glad you made it though. He said I don't. Raynisha said I don't date men with kids. I hear that. I think it's easier to find a dude, an older man without kids, than it is to find an older woman without kids. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I think that's still the case. Miles Bastard said expecting someone to change on demand. Woo, that's gonna be unrealistic forever. That's been unrealistic. It's gonna stay unrealistic. Expecting someone to change on demand, or expecting someone to change for you. I don't even think people know what they. If you ask somebody to change for you, you know, that's the. I mean, that's step one to get into the state of resentment. I think. You know, people got to change because they want to. You know. I think that's a. Yeah, that's a tough one. There go my dog. There we go. In the studio. What up, Tez?
What's cracking?
Hey, man, you streaming your ass off today, man. I caught that true crime show today, man. That shit was good.
Hey, so me and South Rain gonna do, we're gonna follow up on that together. I'm gonna invite her on there. We're gonna do it together the next time we come up.
Yeah. Raynisha said, no, he didn't hit me up. Me and just be bored. Damn, that's crazy. He ain't hit you, man. I got to slide him your IG, man. I think he liked you for real, Ray. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe he just ain't know where to tap in. That's all. Mal said correct. Crash out waiting to happen. Yep. Bisco said I am what I am. Yeah. So they answering the question. What are realistic expectations? What's realistic today, Tez?
Shit. I mean, for mainstream, nothing. All the stuff they be talking about in the mainstream is all garbage. I hate to say it that way, but it's true. Like, oh, they want this and they want that, but like, come on now. We're talking about 10% of guys, 1% of men, all that. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think
everybody gonna have the 1%. Seriously?
Yeah, I think this is one of those questions where, like, if we're going to be completely objective about it and be honest, you could end up sounding sinister, just by speaking the
Yeah.
truth. But it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do. Like I think, yeah. Like today's realistic expectations are mildly fucked up, but it is what it is. If we talking about in the dating world, for example, right? If you're past 26 and you still single, like if you ain't one of the low percentages of people that can marry their high school or college sweetheart, you getting somebody with some head count. You know what I'm saying? You're getting somebody with some head count on it. That's a realistic expectation. If we talking about realistic expectations, right? You probably gonna have to deal with some head count. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you find you a woman in your mid to late 20s or older. So anything, let's just say 26 and up, because people graduate in college later and later. So let's say 26 and up, right? 26 and up. If you a man and you out here dating, and you looking for something close to virtuous, again, realistically, right? You could find some improbable shit, right? Like you could be lucky, you could hit the lottery, but realistically, especially if you're dealing with a woman who went to university herself, right? So she went to high school and then she went to college. Yeah, you're gonna deal with some head count, gang. You know what I'm saying? It's a reasonable number, probably beyond your liking, of dudes that have experienced who you may decide to make your bride one day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's a realistic. That's one. We'll go back and forth. You give me one. What's a realistic expectation?
The realistic expectation is that one person is gonna pay all the bills. That's not realistic.
No, so you're talking about unrealistic. We talking about realistic.
Realistic is that for now, especially at the beginning of a relationship, you're gonna have to share. You're gonna have to pay some. I'm gonna have to pay some.
Yeah,
like that's a realistic. It may change. Yeah. It may change down the line, but I think a lot of the conversation that's been brought up over the last couple of years is, well, he's not a provider. But the thing is, you don't know what his provisions are. You cannot call someone not a provider if you don't know their provisions. The thing is, the smartest man in the room is going to make sure you don't know everything that's in his pockets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just click me scope. It's just the Tez down. The Tez down. Yeah, it's just same name. Just search it when we get done. Don't leave right now. Stay here. We cooking. Then at the end we'll do that again. But yeah, I send it to him too. I just text you or something. But yeah, man, you got to think about that. Like, if the smartest man in the room, you don't know what's in his pockets. You know what I'm saying? The guy, the real guy, you don't know what's in his pockets. So every time I see somebody that's only talking about their pockets or only got their pockets pulled out, the first thing that I think is there ain't nothing else to this guy, and he's an easy mark. But they want you to do that, and I'm like, that goes against everything manly. Like, remember we were talking earlier about you can't take everybody advice. That's some advice I can't take. Show me financially. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna walk away from your ass. How fast?
Yeah. Soft Rain said realistic expectations, respect, honesty, and understanding. What when you say honesty, Soft Rain, follow-up question. When you say honesty, are you talking about forthcomingness? Or are you just talking about when you ask, you get the truth? Because a lot of times women say honesty and they're talking about a man who's being forthcoming, and those don't have to go hand in hand. And that message was sent at 4:44 p.m. We always get a message on every live stream. We always get a message at 4:44. Somebody always say something at 4:44. But yeah, she said realistic expectations, respect, honesty, and understanding. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to know. I want some context on that. When you say honesty, are you talking about a man that's forthcoming, or as we call transparency, right? So let's say, for example, Soft Rain, this guy makes a mistake, he cheats on you. Does he come home and just let his conscience take over and tell you, hey, we need to talk. Last week, you know what I'm saying, type shit, or are you just talking about,
he's trying to leave. That's an exit strategy.
Yeah, he's trying to get the fuck on. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, like I said, a man that don't want to go to jail doesn't confess. That's just what it is. Yeah, right. Ray Nisha said, I agree with at Soft Rain. Yeah. Soft Rain said 444. Yeah. Miles Bastard said transparency takes time. I think men, I don't know that men should necessarily operate in that.
I don't think they should. I know. I don't think they should.
Yeah.
I got my reasons.
Yeah. Soft Ray said, I don't want to know about infidelities. Okay, so you saying honesty in the way of when you ask questions, you get answers. Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I could dig it.
Yeah,
I could dig it.
All right.
Yeah. He said, all right. Okay, so look, Soft Rain. No, fuck that. I was gonna let her off the hook, G. Yeah, look, I thought about it, Tim. Hey, Tez, hey, switch back to Miss Perfect in the chat. Because I thought about it, Tez. I can't let it slide.
He's like,
look, we both stopped.
That close.
Yeah, we both, hey.
That close.
If you don't want to know about infidelity, why are you so against sister wife? No, fuck that. We gonna talk about it. No, I couldn't, G. I can't help it, G. I tried. Look, I tried. I tried. Hey, why you so against? Like, why you not? You see what I'm saying? Because you saying, okay, don't ask, don't tell policy. We heard of that before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. to a degree, whether y'all want to acknowledge it or not, because y'all don't like how it sound out loud, that's a form of you kind of accepting some inevitability.
Whoa.
Can
I interject?
Absolutely.
We just talked about provisions, finances, and things that make good wives and good husbands. So let me ask you this: if there's a guy that could provide all of this stuff for, let's say, 80 y'all, wouldn't that make you irresponsible to not allow him to? Wouldn't that make the world a better place?
Yeah, I think so. I think people thinking backwards. So polygyny in the East, polygyny in the East is under different rules than we should operate under in the West. Because in the East, they're not necessarily capitalistic. They're wealthy, right? There's mass wealth, like in the UAE is the richest, but it's not right.
Yeah, so it's not capitalism.
Right. So you have a lot of, so when I say that, you have a lot of people where there's mass wealth, right? Like in the UAE, for example, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, there's abundance of wealth, but you have a lot of people with traditional morals and principles in the way of, I don't desire millions and millions of dollars. Like they cool with having family, food, clothes, shelter, and a modest lifestyle for themselves. They find fulfillment in it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people with good traditional morals and principles, but that's also tied into the fact that they're more religiously disciplined as well. You see what I'm saying? So, but here there's capitalism. And because of that, our economy is set up a certain way, our mindset and our propaganda, all alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment, our mindset and the propaganda steers the thinking of the masses a certain way. So polygyny in the West, hear me out on this, Tez, is actually the fix to the economical issues that we have. Imagine, and I'm going to speak specifically to Black folks on this one. Imagine if instead of, I'm going to help y'all out because I'm not in this situation, but there's a lot of people who are. You're a man. You have 2 baby mothers and 3 children total between 2 baby mothers, right? You not with either one of them. They both still kind of love you. One of the relationships is turbulent because of she still love you and can't have you. And then the other one you cool as hell with, right? Instead of them having your kids most of the time, you seeing your kids as much as you can, them both having you on child support, they both still had jobs, y'all all 3 paying 3 rents or mortgages separate from each other. The kid, you see where I'm going,
yeah.
Tez? Do you see where I'm going?
Yeah.
You with the good relationship, come on back, bring the babies, get me off this paperwork, bring your income with my income. You right here that still love me, I love your funky ass too. You come on, bring your income with my income, get me off this fucking paperwork, bring the babies, let's work as a team. You work this shift, you work from home, I do this, we got this on the side, we can invest, we ain't gotta pay for no more daycares, we ain't gotta, bruh. But nobody want to hear it but nobody want to hear it, Tez, because it come back down to narcissism and selfishness and programming, sir. 3 incomes is better than 1 divided. You got dudes with 3 baby mamas that love. Let's keep it.
They all love the same guy.
Let's keep it a buck. A lot of these chicks be still loving their baby daddy. The holiday seasons.
You see it. The
man, he still be cracking. Ain't nothing like the nostalgia.
They not wearing matching pajamas.
Come on, man. You think when they disappear right after the gift opening on Christmas, it was to catch up and to talk about some things with New Year's and what they doing with the man? Come on, man. You know what they disappeared and did.
They wearing matching pajamas, bro.
They went to go scratch. Yeah, come on, dog. They went to go scratch that record. Come on, folks. Come on, G. Let's have a real conversation. Let's have a real conversation about how this shit actually would fix the economy, specifically for black folks. Specifically for black folks. You instead, hold on. Let me tell y'all what we choosing instead. Shout out to Ray. Ray had to click the link. She's fed up. Let me add Ray. But I'm finna bring you up, Ray. I see you. Instead, we choose. I could do bad by myself.
They do.
We choose. I've become successful as the man that I want. And so now the man I want got to be double successful.
They do.
Instead, we chose, you know what I'm saying? Well, I had to put him on paperwork because blah, blah, blah. This is what we chose instead. So don't tell me don't tell me I'm not full of good ideas when the shit y'all chose got us all fucked up. Like I told you, we getting the results of all the liberation that y'all fought for. We getting the results. They trash.
Today I got time, cuz.
Come on up, Ray. What up, Ray?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed a lot when I clicked the link.
Don't worry. You good. Talk to me.
I'm just trying to understand how does that benefit the woman?
What polygyny?
Yeah.
Oh,
you want to turn down one of your because she's echoing.
Oh yeah, you got to echo.
Hold on.
Turn that down in the car or whatever.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, how about now?
Should be good. We good.
Yeah.
It's manageable. Yeah, you good. So polygyny benefit the woman in a lot of ways. So if you ever notice any woman you see that has children or a family, even if she with the man, she's always exhausted. So super always tired. She never not tired. Every day is spent looking for the next moment to sit down somewhere. So polygyny resolves that in the dope.
But if they're all okay, so if he's married to 3 women, they all have kids, then that doesn't resolve because then they're all taking care of their own kids.
That's not polygyny.
No.
That's division. That's what it is now. Yeah. Right? That's baby exactly daddy and baby mamas. That's what it is now. Polygyny is togetherness. Polygyny is your sister wife know already that she taking these kids to the arcade on Tuesday and getting them out the house because Tuesday is her day with the babies, and you and the husband got the evening to yourselves, and you know what I'm saying. Like polygyny is teamwork, it's collaboration. They
all benefit.
You didn't answer my question yet. I said, how does that benefit a woman?
It gives you relief. Y'all don't get relief.
Me taking care of somebody else's kids don't give me relief.
So if you have 2 kids of your own and you don't have to deal with them 4 days out the week because your sister wife got them, and you deal with your kids plus your bonus kids a couple days out the week, so your sister wife had relief. That's not giving you relief. You're not getting more free time than what you would get.
That wouldn't apply to me because I want my kids. I want my kids, and I work with kids. So I wouldn't. That wouldn't apply to me.
Right. So there's a role for you then. You just said your role.
No, that's not a role for me because that's not a role for me.
You want your cake and you want to eat it too. Right.
It's not a role for me.
You the one that's good with the kids.
I mean, I understand what you're saying and how you're putting it, and it is out there. It's somebody out there for that, so I can see that. But for me, a single woman, I'm just trying to figure out how would that make me want to be with you. Oh, you got kids already? I get them on Tuesday and I don't have none? Oh, that's cool.
No, that's not what we talking about. So if I don't have any children, I meet you and you don't have children, and then I have another woman, I tell you I'm in love with her too, and I want us all to build together. You see what I'm saying? No children involved, and we make children. We make children. I'm not
Oh.
talking about you going to go collab with some baby daddy already. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about building. I'm talking about building. The people who already have that infrastructure, they need to be coming back together. That single man that has 2 baby mamas that's also single, that both have his children, they need to just all join up. Because the three of them separately struggling. You got 2 baby mamas on government assistance, and you yourself broke as hell because you paying all this child support. Y'all need to get back together. All 3 of y'all. Straight
Now,
up.
my friend, she just had a baby, and he was married before her, and he had between the marriage and my friend, he had a baby mother. Just it's infidelity basically. So now so my friend makes the 10th kid. So his ex-wife, and the other baby mom, they all work together, and the kids work there too. But that's something that she's cool with. See, I couldn't do that. That's not for me.
He's him. When you can, as a man, when you can continuously
honestly, I believe that because my friend, and I hope to God she's not watching, because I don't want her to see this, but I believe he is him, because how did he do that? Because my friend wasn't even trying to have sex before marriage. So the fact that you have her in this position is crazy, and she's just living with it. Like, okay, but I would say this. She hasn't worked since she met him.
I was just about to say, I was about to ask you, Ray. You just answered it. I was gonna say either he's extremely attractive or he got bread. You just answered it. He got bread. Okay, end of this. It's over with.
Again, like I said, it's different. It's for certain women. It's not for everybody. Okay, I'll say
Hold on, please allow me to ask you this question.
Okay.
In exchange for all of that you just told us. So you can't tell me for the last 30 minutes that you haven't seen the conglomerate of men that watch this show literally say that a man with the provisions and the man that makes the provisions, not just one that already has them laid up, it makes you kind of admirable to take on this type of, duty. And you just said that this man with the provisions is able to take on this duty. See, but the thing is, if you got
no. I said I wasn't participating. That's what I said. I'm not participating.
That's not the direction that I was going in. That's not the direction I was going in. You got to let me finish.
Oh, finish what you were saying.
You're welcome. My what I'm saying here is that 10 times people chose to have children with this man because he had exactly what they needed. Right? So instead of splitting all of this up in 10 different directions, which they're doing it anyway. So this is the point that I'm making. They're doing it anyway, with or without a legal precedent or document or note or any agreements. They're doing it anyway. So why not do it legally? Be able to reap the benefits from the taxes that you will ultimately pay as a family, one family, not 10. Get rid of child support altogether. Build a big complex. Buy 6 or 7 acres, which is the money that he would save for child support. And then everybody take care of everybody. That's how you create community. That's how you create a strong family. And that's how you get a true patriarch. Yeah. Patriarchy is over. I really don't think y'all understand that.
Wait, but what is over? Patriarchy is over. But let me say one thing before you go, Ray. I think that one thing that we agree on is that it's not for everybody, Ray. So I don't think that polygyny should be every household. Let me make that clear. I don't think all men should have multiple wives. I think that having multiple wives needs to be normalized, right? So just as easy as it's normal for us. So what I'm saying is the conversation shouldn't be as big of a turnoff as it is. It needs to be a normal discussion. Like it should be.
I do believe some families can't operate like that. I do.
Yes, I think it's for the benefit of a lot of families. Yes, financially and otherwise. You got some tired ass. Why y'all think black women so mad? They tired.
So,
we
tired as fuck.
Wait a minute. I didn't have some black women that were mad and they didn't have no kids. So let's not blame it on the kids.
It's not about
they tired.
On them being
They're tired.
What are they tired from? They don't have any kids.
Bad decisions.
They just tired. They made a whole lot of decisions that was, not equitable.
Tired. They are exhausted.
They're calling bad decisions. Say they weren't equitable decisions. You know,
Yeah, but I'm listen, I'm pro Black Queens. I'm just saying I know that y'all sisters is tired, and we trying to tell y'all how you could save some energy. Collaboration is the key.
Okay, so would you be with a woman and her husband, and then they collaborate with them?
That's
Would
not
that be
that's
something?
not
inside of
what it's for.
that's not inside of God's design. There ain't no
That's not what
religion
it's
told
for.
us. There ain't no religion told us to do that. Ain't nothing in nature that
Yeah,
told us to
it's
do
for.
that. There's nothing that tells us that that's a working operation. That's not in the design of God. I'm pro nature, and I believe God is nature. So I'm in nature's design. I can point to multiple different kingdoms where polygyny is being operated in humans, lions, tigers, dogs. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of kingdoms where polygyny is normal, but it's never multiple men. That's not. God didn't make it like that.
Can I add this? Because I really would like this answer, and maybe I'll never have to ask it again. What, as a woman that you may be, what is y'all obsession with being equal or greater than your man? What is the obsession?
Now
Why does it
I
matter?
don't have an obsession. I don't have an obsession with that, and I don't believe in it. I don't
You
believe
just
that.
said it.
I don't
Well, I'm
believe
gonna have
that
to
men
call
and
you
women are
because you
equal.
just said that.
Okay,
What
so
you
let
described
me
as a
finish
woman with two
speaking.
husbands.
Are you gonna let me finish speaking?
Yes.
Okay. So I did not say that. I asked him, would he do that with his wife? Would he go out to be with her husband and this and that? And then he explained to me that basically it's God's design that that's a man's role. So I didn't know that that was a man's role. So I'm not disagreeing with him. I just didn't know that's where he was coming from. But I do not agree at all that men and women are the same. I don't agree that they are equal. I was never out there. I don't believe in I'm not gonna say I don't believe in women's rights, but I don't believe in equality when it comes to men and women. Like I wouldn't have been out there fighting for women to go to work. That was never my fight.
Look, Ray consistent with that shit. I'm with you.
That was never
She
my
always
fight.
says
Look,
that. Yeah, she
she
always
said,
says that.
yeah. Come take
Yeah.
care of me. Come take care of me. What you
So
say, Ray? Come get me right.
yes, please. I don't agree with that, and I wholeheartedly do not believe that men and women are equal. I don't think it was designed that way for a reason, and I feel like we should just move like that. I think everybody should just get over it. We're not the same. We are literally not the same. We're biology. I can't even get it out.
Biologically, I got you.
Yes,
Biologically
not
different.
the
Yeah.
same. We're not the same, and
Yeah.
it's set up like that, and that's okay. Like, but I feel like if you want to be a man, then go out and be a man wholeheartedly, and no shortcuts. If you want to be a woman, go out and be a woman, but you can't be a woman with no shortcuts because you can't get a period. So I don't agree with those things. I don't agree with it. I don't agree that men and women are equal. I don't in any sentence ever.
Yeah, for sure. Let me catch up on these comments. We way behind. So Mal said, at Ray Nisha, can you be transparent with a man immediately?
As far as what?
Yeah. Mal, she said, as far as what? Soft
Are we
Rain said,
That's a good answer.
South Rain said, I don't like to share. Knowing he is with Tanya on Tuesday and me on Wednesday is hard for me to process. Yeah, it's programming. You gotta rewire yourself.
Change your heart. You gotta change your heart.
All you gotta do is change your mind. Renisha said, open a business and hire them. Why you gotta be with them? You know what? Listen, some of these questions are for the Lord. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I'll be tired of speaking on God's behalf because I didn't set this up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make male nature. I didn't make female nature. I feel like I'll be defending God. Renisha said, men will say anything to have their cake and eat it too. But I know someone with 3 baby mamas and he has all of them working for him. Him. Let me see. Ray Nisha said the only person benefiting from this is the man. No, it's actually for y'all benefit. The man actually gets more of a headache. I'm gonna be real.
When if I was to participate in something like that, which hey, I'm putting on the record, I'm not. It wouldn't benefit me.
Why not?
Because you're speaking to somebody that's a boss. Like I'm getting ready to open my own business, so I would have my own income. So that would not benefit me. Not only would I not be working because I have my own business, my own employees, and I'll be paying them and things like that. I won't be. It wouldn't work for me.
I mean, as busy as the CEO is, you a sister wife would actually help you a lot because look, most CEO women got nannies, they got maids, they got
you keep
cooks,
going back to my kids being with somebody else. That's where you keep losing me at.
Well, how I don't know very many CEOs that are running like a super operating profitable business that have time to like legitimately raise the hell out their kids. Like they normally have.
I know a few people that run businesses. They pay people to do things, and they still spend time with their kids.
Yeah, I'm not saying you have no time. I'm just saying in general, like my parents. I grew up
You
in a
don't
middle
have all
class
day.
house.
You can't go.
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm
PTO.
saying. Like I grew up in a middle class household. During the school year, you get about 4 to 5 hours with your parents a day. Like that's just how it's going. You get up in the morning, they get you to school, you gone, you come home. Like my mom wasn't home, my dad was home when we got home, but shit, he worked nights, so he was only up for like an hour and a half. Yo, shit, he kicked it with us. He went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of time passed. Then moms came in. She kicked it with us for a little bit, and then it was time for everybody to go to sleep. Like during the school year on a regular day, like most kids in America only gonna see their parents for 4-5 hours on an
If
average
that.
day during the school
If
year, if
that.
that. That's what I'm saying. Like
Exactly,
it's
but they're at school. Once they're at home, they're with their parents.
no,
No,
what
they're
I'm
not.
saying is even in the summer, like the parents still got to work and stuff. There's normally some form of a middleman involved in the raising of the children, is what I'm saying. Like that's normal. So like you being the CEO and stuff like that, I don't know that frees you up. Like running your own business is a lot. I don't know that frees you up to spend
What
all
I'm
this time
saying
you
is,
think with the kids.
I would rather pay a nanny than to have a free sister wife. Like that's why I'm working, so I don't have to depend on him to do this. I wanted to do that at one point in my life. I wanted to depend on a man, and I wanted the man to come and save me, and I wanted the man to do this and do that. I could admit that and say I wanted that at one point. I'm not looking for that anymore, and I feel like a part of what you're describing is a savior. Because you're saying basically she can't do it by herself, which she shouldn't have to. But you're also saying that not only can she not do it with her husband, but you need to add this to the equation to get it done. And I don't agree with that.
No, I don't think that at all. I'm talking about efficiency. You can do it by yourself. It's just harder. You know what I'm saying? Two heads is better than one. That's all I'm saying. Teamwork make the dream work. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody at all. Like some people, they like the because all it is I'm sacrificing all the benefits of having help, right? Because a sister wife brings in income. A nanny costs a chunk of your income. Two totally different things. A sister wife is
there to help you save money.
No, not even just that. Sister wives are there to help. Period. Y'all are helping each other. It's
you
one.
Still haven't shown me how a sister wife can help me.
I told you a bunch of reasons that you don't see as feasible. So that's fine. It's just not for you. But what I'm saying is help is help. You can have paid help or you can have help that's paying. Those are your options, right? And then the man gonna probably cheat anyway sometimes. So it don't even matter. Like this is what I'm saying. Like
it happens anyway.
If you gonna be with a man that's relatively attractive, right, and he's financially stable, and he gonna be with you for the next 50 years, you think he going 5 decades only smashing you? Probably not. Probably not.
You'll be at
the
Coldplay concert.
Probably not.
Your parents are divorced?
No, my parents still together right now.
Oh, so your daddy was a cheater?
No, I don't know what he did.
It's not my business.
I have no idea.
You said.
I said I have no idea.
How long have they been married?
They've been together since they was 15 years old. They've been married since they was 21. So shit, I don't know. Hella, yeah. They high school sweethearts and all that. Yeah, they high school sweethearts, the real thing. Yep. Still together today. I don't know what he did. He's
probably really in love with her, and he's probably been faithful to her his whole life because at the end of the day, your dad's been with her. No, I'm telling you, your dad's been with her since high school. Well, actually, not say that because I know a couple that's been together since high school, and he was unfaithful. But it sounds like your parents were really in love, and it sounds like your dad committed. And back then, it was different from now. Men, when they got married, they actually meant it to a certain extent.
Nah, niggas was cheating back then too. I have no idea.
I didn't say they weren't. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Like I don't know what my parents been through. It's none of my business. But what I'm saying is like they still rocking right now. I don't know. But you know what I mean. I'm just being realistic with you as a man and understanding male nature. I'm not even speaking about myself specifically. I'm just talking about the man. Our anatomy, our biology, our desires, the way women irk us, irritate us, the ebbs and flows that y'all go through of not fucking with niggas, all type of shit. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. If you gonna spend the rest of your life with a guy that's relatively attractive, right? Other women think he attractive too. 9 times out of 10, at some point, with most of them dudes, he may not be a cheat. And this is the thing too. There's levels, right? You got cheaters, and then you got a person that's cheated before.
Who cheats?
Yeah, right. Yeah. You got a guy that's got a whole side chick. You got it's levels. You got dudes that's living double lives. You got dudes that's got a faithful side chick. Then you got dudes that every blue moon some shit fall in his lap type shit. You got all different. It's levels, yeah. But what I'm saying is, He said, boy, a fool.
Classic.
And said, women, you know,
Thanks.
the more people that could be taxed. Yeah. Soft Rain said, my baby daddy could never touch me again, period. Lisa said, look, I ain't touching that. Lisa said it benefits women really to stop having jealousy traits and to think about the success of the household. Woman would also be less stressed in not having everything in the household put on them. And then Lisa also said, teamwork make the dream work. Hey, what you say? Lisa got all her brain cells.
Don't I always say it? Lisa got all her brain cells, bro.
Yeah, hey, look, hey. She said, not the 10th kid.
Love what Lisa said.
Yeah, Judge said, nah, it's every woman, but every man don't have paper. That's facts. Miles Baxter said it works on paper, but you need the right adults to agree. That's a fact too. Judge said, sister wife is the village. Facts. Soft Rain said you can have a village with multiple monogamous couples and they compound helping each other. No, that's not true. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I'm anti that. I don't believe. Hey Ray, what you think about that, Ray? If you let's just give hypothetical, Ray.
Wait. Why
I don't believe in that.
Why did you just off the top say no? You don't believe in it.
I don't believe in that. I'm not with that shit. Me, my lady. We friends with him and his lady, him and his lady, him and his lady. All them couples. Some people gonna start sleeping together, and that's a fact. I'm not there. No,
every
time.
Every time. That's not happening.
Wait, what's the problem with them sleeping together if y'all poly anyway?
That's not what she said. She said, hold on. Let's slow down. Soft Rain said you can have a village with multiple monogamous couples on a compound helping each other. Them folks is gonna start sleeping together. I promise.
Why would they start sleeping together?
Human nature. Social experiment. Okay. All right.
They always do.
I think that's whole nature. Because if you there with your person, why would you want to sleep with somebody else?
Okay. Because it's different.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Hold on. Everybody wearing gloves right now. Come on.
They got documentaries about this shit, movies about this shit, books about this shit. Come on now. No. That's why I don't even play that. All my homies' wives, I don't got none of their numbers in my phone. Fuck, I'm texting your girl phone. If it's an emergency, man, somebody hit somebody mama. Somebody call somebody parents. I don't need your girl number.
Somebody else's.
Yeah, man.
I don't even want to see her.
Hey Tez, I don't know what your old lady look like if you got one. I don't even know. Look, you see what I'm saying? I don't even care. I ain't got nothing to do with me.
I don't want to look. I don't need nobody. Two things. I don't need nobody asking me about it. Two, I don't need no type of attention.
Yeah, hey Ray, you said something important though. You said that's not human nature. That's whole nature. The nature of the woman, largely, is whole nature.
Oh no, I'm gonna just disagree with you and move on because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
It's scriptural,
but that's not my nature.
It's not your nature,
and I just leave it right there.
And I agree. You have already said plenty of things that let us know that's not your nature. When we talk about the totality of women in existence, look outside. Meg Thee Stallion go on tour and do stadiums. It ain't because ain't no hoes.
Yeah, I think whole nature has been normalized for sure, and I think that if you're not a hoe, you're looked at as I don't even know.
What did y'all do with Tina Turner? Tina Turner, y'all praised not you specifically. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm speaking in generalities. But Tina Turner got praised for her liberation. And the first thing she did was take her pants off and never put them back on ever again.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Yeah. A fact. That's what I'm saying. Lisa said every household is different. People don't raise their kids the same either. Nah. Soft Rain said, you right, Lisa, but they would have to be aligned with that to make it work. Nah, you talking about some utopian shit. Utopias don't exist, Soft Rain. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Listen, I'm not doing that. I'd rather just do daycare at that point. If I can't have a sister wife, let's just do daycare. I'm not the whole me collaborating with another couple shit. Nah. No, and multiple other couples. We on a compound. She said on a compound. No, somebody because listen, this what we can't control. This what we can't control. Let's have a real conversation. This what we can't control. I can't control. Tez can't control. Souls of Thought can't control. We all meet up. Everybody brings some women that they dealing with. Cool. We can't control. Tess can't control if his girl look at me and like what she see. I can't control if my old lady look at Souls and like it. He can't control if his lady look at me and like it. We can't control. So we not doing that. We not all this intermixing and mingling and shit and we all friends. Fuck no. Because I'll have to lay one of you niggas down.
It ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got nothing to do with the guys. You noticed that, right? It's got nothing to do with the guys. It's all about what you can and cannot control. Let me explain this. What happens in the wild, Ray Nisha? What happens in the wild is you have a king lion that's at the head of the pride, right? And there's a whole bunch of lady lions, lionesses behind him in this pride. Now, when another lion comes roaming into his pride, or the son of a younger king of the jungle comes rolling in there, he challenges him to either take his pride or die. That's how it goes. You don't need too many males in the same pride. It's not a good thing. And then when the younger ones get older, they either challenge their father or they leave to go take somebody else's.
Man, I know some dudes right now that was college roommates, and the dude college sweetheart is married to the roommate to this day.
Yeah.
So men are like dogs.
No, no, that's what you got from that. Okay,
I'm just saying, like in the perspective of what I've seen in the last couple weeks, right? So I've been learning about dogs these last couple weeks, right? Because I didn't grow up with dogs. I know nothing about dogs except for what I've learned these last couple weeks. What I've learned, like watching dogs, we went to this shelter and it had dogs, and it was about 6 or 7 big dogs like out playing, and then they just started fighting out of nowhere, like. It was just dust flying, and I was trying to get out of there because I'm terrified. And they had to break up the fight. And then she was basically, I asked her, like, why were they fighting? And she was like, well, it's just all males, and they were just trying to, trying to see who was the most dominant or something like that. She used a word for it. But I was like, now that you're talking like this, and the stuff that she was explaining to me, it sounds like dogs. Men remind me like of dogs a little bit. Not a lot. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying
they probably should, because they got treated the same. See, dogs were bred, and so a dog is not the penultimate creature of a species.
Hey, also, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm on 5%, and I'm like 10 minutes from the house.
Yeah. A dog is not the penultimate creature. A wolf is. So if you tell me you're watching dogs the same way you see men, that's because today's men, for the most part, are not penultimate creatures. There's been a lot of selective breeding going on. There's been a lot of dumbing down of natures and characteristics that they should have. See, what we have been discussing this afternoon is bringing back, for lack of better words, the classic definition of what these things are. And the classic definition has to negate all of the breeding that's gone on in, let's say, the last 75 years or so. So the man that you have is a direct result of basically a lot of manhood being taken out of being a man. And a lot of us believe that we need to go back to that.
Yeah. And that goes back to what he was saying about the fight for equality. And that's kind of like where y'all lost your balls a little bit. Because it's like, okay, we can't really have them like that.
It is where. The buck was already broken. That's what did it. So they broke his knees first with Willie Lynch. They broke with Willie Lynch. They broke the family up. The N-word marriage, the ninja marriage. They broke the family up because that was how they were going to do it. They literally told the sister that she does not need the brother at all. They say, you don't need it. You can do it by yourself. You're strong, you're independent. You're just as strong as him. You're smarter than him. And look what we're going to do to him in front of you. So you know that.
And that's exactly why I don't believe in that rhetoric of women and men are equal, because they're not. You're not stronger than a man. I'm not going to say you're not smarter than the man, but you're definitely not stronger than the man.
So it's accurate.
Huh?
It's accurate. And see, while some people might have thought that it was a disagreeable moment, it's not a disagreeable moment at all. We're literally talking about people who are selectively bred out of all the traits that make you dominant. So, but you know who didn't have that breeding? Women. They didn't breed the dominance out of women. They didn't breed submission into them either. They made sure they can stand independent from the man.
Submission into them.
They got to be taught. It got to be taught. Miles Baxter said, I don't even flirt with my friends' exes, just a rule of mine. Big Sco said, on my soul. And Lisa said, my girlfriends and I don't do double dates with our guys. No game nights either. Yeah.
Alicia,
man. All that intermixing shit. That shit dead.
That's on a thin line of insecurity too, though.
No, hey, listen. How many? Okay, hey, watch this, Ray. I have no idea what they gonna say. Watch this. Hey, fellas in the chat, how many of y'all that had one of your ex's friends try to holler at you, or you actually went through with it? Just 333 if you did. You know what I'm saying? If you had one of your ex homegirls, yeah, if you had one of your ex's friends try to get at you, or you actually did it. You know what I'm saying? 333. It don't even got to be a friend.
You had your girlfriend's friend try to talk to you?
Shit, no, I done did it.
Sister, friend,
you participated.
cousin,
That's why you scared. You scared of karma, classic.
No, I don't even believe it. I don't. Ain't no karma. Ain't no karma.
No, it's not. It's not.
Ain't no karma.
It's not.
You know how many evil motherfuckers that operate in evil 100% of the time, all day, every day, and they rich off of that shit and ain't getting no get back.
Well, that's not. Listen, that's not the same because this is the devil's playground. This is hell. We're in hell.
No, okay. ain't no karma.
Yeah.
Ain't no karma. I seen that. Hey, if that's the case, then hell. Listen, is hell heaven and heaven hell?
Look at Trump. He living his best life.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Best life here in the hell.
He in heaven.
No, yes, but this is good people's hell. Do you see the? You see that?
I think we've been sold some bullshit.
His plane refuels mid-flight. What are you talking about? The luxury of not having to land.
I want my heaven.
That's what I'm saying. He's living his best life. He's evil. He's living his best life. He's in heaven. He's in his heaven, which is good people's hell.
Yeah, I'm not with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. If this good people hell, if this is good people hell, I kind of like it. I like it here. I ain't gonna.
Oh God.
You don't like it here?
I didn't say I didn't like it. Yeah, it's a lot that could be changed. Yes,
it's not too hot. It's a classic. It's not too hot.
Nah, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. This hell.
I think you just purposely missed my point.
I don't think so. I think I understand. I understand what you're saying. I just don't see it the same. I stopped looking at it like that a while ago. I understand what you're saying. I just
y'all talked about this in Sunday service.
Yeah, I think that they sold us that bullshit. Like they sold us that. Like everything about Christians as far as like the suffering part of it and the
No. That's not where I got that from. That literally came from my own observations. It didn't come from Christianity.
That's an opinion.
Yeah, right, that was just a straight opinion from me. That's all. Right. It was nothing about that.
So this would be my question. What makes this heaven for him and like hell for good people? You see what I'm saying?
Because evil people thrive in this world.
Thrive how though? Materially? Because they could buy stuff?
No. They thrive. Like, prime example. Now I hope I don't get cut off. Recently, this was the incident that happened to me, and I'm not even making this up. This literally happened to me this year, right? This girl was harassing me from the time I moved into my apartment to the time I moved out. They did nothing about it. I followed all the protocols. I did everything that I was supposed to do, right? Boom. I move out, and I can admit to this now because it's happened, and she got her money or whatever. But after I moved out, the girl saw me moving. She was like, oh, I guess in her crazy ass mind, she wanted to know where I was moving to. She decided to follow me in her car, right? Evil ass person. I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing, reporting the girl. Hold on 1 second. Calling the police, doing everything the leasing office told me to do. The leasing office wasn't doing nothing about it. They weren't doing anything about it. The girl followed me, and then I noticed she was following me, so I stopped. Do you know the girl hit my car? So after she hit my car, I went behind her and hit hers. Nothing happened to me, and she ended up getting like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars off of my insurance. Mind you, this girl been harassing me since I moved in to this apartment complex. And it's a lot deeper than what I'm telling you. She have vandalized my car, my bike, a bunch of stuff happened. A bunch of stuff this girl did, and nothing was done to her. And then in the end, she ended up getting thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars because she harassed me.
Yeah. Did you didn't seek anything from your insurance or from her insurance?
They said they went with her because she had it was a lot more that happened to that story. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Once I hit the car, I got out and beat the girl up. So we turned on another street, and so they didn't see her hit my car. They only seen me hit her car and beat her up. So it made her look like the victim, and it made me look like a crazy person.
Yeah, I feel that.
sometimes you just gotta crash on that.
So now you got, I think it was what, 25,000 if I'm not mistaken, off my insurance, and I got nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And that's why I
Yeah.
say evil people thrive in this world, and that's not the first time evil has thrived, and I've experienced it, literally.
Yeah,
So
that's a very unique situation to arrive at that conclusion. But I mean, I don't disagree with you that people who are willing to go below the belt or be immoral can see financial benefit from it or whatever the case may be. I don't disagree with you. But I do say this, nature is not as like nice as they try to tell us that we ought to be. Like, you don't thrive in nature being kind. Like all this, all this nice shit that they be teaching us, like we not supposed to be running around here fa la 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 with each other. Like that's not life. Yeah, that's not life, yo. It's not like people are too friendly. That's not life.
Not people.
I'm just
too friendly.
They are like I'm not friendly. I'm not friendly. Like I walk around with a straight ass face. Like until I start talking or until we get into some type of, you won't know how to take me. I'm not friendly. Yeah, and I'd rather be seen as too serious than to be seen as a mark at long distance. At long distance,
people,
right?
People do try to play with you.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm walking into the grocery store and I get out my car and I'm talking loud on the phone with somebody, laughing and frolicking into the store and shit, when I come out, I'll probably be a prime robbery candidate.
Not probably.
Somebody sitting in the parking lot looking for a lick. I look like the lick. Yo, man, hey, yeah, man. I was telling him, and I'm walking in the, I'm walking there. They gonna check my car. He might not have locked his car. This motherfucker green. You see what I'm saying? But no, when I walk in the store, it's crossbody across the chest. I'm walking in. I'm looking to my left, looking to my right. If I see another man, I'm looking him directly in his eyes. I see you. I can describe you if I need to. Yeah, I'm looking at you. We may, we not, militant shit. We not.
They know what that pack mean, bro. They know what that pack mean.
They know exactly what it mean. They don't know about the other ones on me too. You try to take the pack and die trying to get the pack. But anyway, that's a different conversation, allegedly. But what I'm saying is, it's just one of them things where you move like that and you deter a lot of shit. Okay, we leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Him and who he with. Leave him alone. Leave them alone. You see what I'm saying? That's not a candidate. Him, the woman with him. If you moving like that, you got kids with you. Her phone probably died.
Yeah,
him, the woman with him. If you got path of least resistance, they looking for a lick. You can't be out here moving like the lick. Joe Jet said 333. Remember, I asked the question. I said, fellas, if you ever had your ex-woman or a friend or whatever try to holler at you or you went through with it, drop the threes. Joe Jet said 333. Big Skull said 333. We dropped our threes. Our Ray came right back. You ain't got no more juice, do you? That phone dead, Ray? Yeah, your phone died?
Oh, no, it's about to die. I accidentally clicked on something. It's literally about to die. But, I mean, I'm a minute from the house with, like, probably 10 minutes worth of traffic. So, you know.
We'll see. Joe Jet said, I'm finna wrap up soon, though. Anyway, Joe Jet said Biggie made a song about it called Friend of Mine. Talking about heaven and hell. Yeah. Big Skull said, me and my wife don't even hang out with other married couples. Yeah. Why would you?
No reason
Joe Jet said, Joe Jet said,
swingers?
She knew you ain't got no she know you ain't got no thug in you. You have to be slick and get back. Miles Bachelor said LOL. Soft Rain said that's why I carry my RBF well. Yeah. The Tez Down said 333. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, realistic expectations have definitely changed. I think men have compromised the most, and I think that's where all the bullshit started anyway. When we started to compromise, when men started to,
I was laughing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think when men started to acquiesce to the desires and the yelling and the shouting from the mountaintops of women and the feelings and the emotions of the women in the nation, I think that's where we start making a hard left. You know what I'm saying? And men of all colors and creeds are losing control of their households in the West, and because of it, households altogether are going extinct. You got less nuclear families than non-nuclear families.
The norm is no longer being married.
Yeah, if it's now a situation where if your child go to elementary school and he say his mom and dad is at home, he is the minority. Most of his classmates got one parent at the crib.
Yeah.
That's the norm.
The
That used to be-
majority.
Yeah. So that's where we've arrived with all the liberation and the leadership and the equality and all that shit. That's where we've arrived. Like I said, we getting the results of what y'all asked for.
You really want me to blow your mind?
Not you, Ray, but what these women asked for, we're getting the results.
I'll blow your mind. You want me to tell you the reason why the economy is really in the toilet?
Why?
Because we have an overabundance of women in the workforce that don't share equal labor.
Yeah. That's what somebody else said that too. I think Carrie on the Anton Daniels, not Carrie, Molly on the Anton Daniels show said that. She said if women, she said if women would take their asses back home, these men could get paid more and we could go back to being at home. Like men actually make less money because there's so many women in the workforce.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know that though. Yeah, a lot of people don't know. Yeah, Mal said men have sacrificed more than enough, and that's where we are today. Yeah, but we're gonna wrap it on that, y'all, because I actually got to skate. But I appreciate y'all too. I appreciate you, Tez, jumping in. Ray, it's always a pleasure talking to you. I'm glad that you joined. You got to do it more often. You know, I stream every day, so yeah, we always enjoy it. And I'll be in touch with y'all for sure. Everybody, make sure y'all hit the like button, tap in with the Tez down, follow Conversations with Soft Rain, follow Souls of Thought, follow Uncle Plug TV, Plug spelled with 2 G's, and of course follow me, subscribe to me, the Classic Codes. But if y'all don't do nothing else for me, make sure y'all stick to the codes. We got another class.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode.